المجتمع. الشراكة مع آي راديو بتعني التعامل مع مجتمعات على مستوى الشعبي. رسالتك حتوصل للمستمعين في مواقع مختلف، مما يعزز التفاعلات الهاتفة ويزيد الوعي بعلامة تجارية.
التغطية الشاملة مع محطات في مواقع استراتيجية زي الرنج، ملكال وباليت. بتوفر آي راديو تغطية شاملة بتصل إلى كل من المراكز الحضرية والمناطق الريفية. بتضمن شراكتك مع آي راديو الرؤية عبر منطقة جغرافية واسعة.
ما تفوت فرصة توسيع نطاق رسالتك باستخدام آي راديو. شارك أو أعلن معنا الليلة وخلي صوتك مسموع في جميع أنحاء جنوب السودان.
Welcome to the Sundown Show. On this show, we bring you the movers and shakers of South Sudan and the world over. We engage in debates and discussions that unearth the stories behind the news. And we have our light moments too by chit-chatting about issues that affect our day-to-day life. Stay right here on the Sundown. Join in and be part of the show on iRadio, your eye on South Sudan.
أهلا ومرحبا بكم في برنامج سانداون على آي راديو. في البرنامج ده بنستضيف شخصيات بارزة ومؤثرة من جنوب السودان ومن حول العالم، وبنتحدث معهم عن القضايا اللي بتهم بلدنا وبتأثر على حياتنا. كمان بنتطرق في القصص خلف الأخبار وبنتبادل الأحاديث الخفيفة عن حياتنا اليومية. شاركونا، كونوا جزء من البرنامج فقط على آي راديو، عينك على جنوب السودان.
Hello and welcome to the Sundown Show on I Radio with me, Madrama. James, today is Tuesday, December 23rd, 2025. This program comes to you Monday to Friday from 4 to 6 p.m. for a comprehensive look at the daily events, the latest information, in-depth analysis, exclusive interviews, and exciting surprises. To be part of the show, call us on 0911-022-986-986. Send for us a text message on 0913-986-986. If you can't access the radio, we are also on Facebook, X, to YouTube, and more. You can stream this broadcast live by logging to our website at www.iradio.org. We kickstart the show right here in Juba, focusing on the speech delivered by Emmanuel Adil Anthony, Governor of Central Equatoria State, who has pledged to uphold the independence of the Equator Broadcasting Corporation television and radio, as well as a state newspaper ahead of the country's planned election. More in this following speech delivered by Emmanuel Adil Anthony, and my colleague Awan Moses was there and record for us this.
But I want to inform the public and all of us here that this remains an ideal project worth reviving. So our presence here demonstrates our commitment that EBC, the TV and radio stations, are back on air, and the staff and workers in Central Equatoria State, we want to say your money has not gone in vain. EBC TV and radio is back because this started by their own contribution. I want to salute them in this important occasion. The plan to have this TV and radio is for us to disseminate information to our citizens and our entire population, and also to showcase our cultures. And I want to agree with our religious leaders here, Sheikh Juma and Father Roba, that we will take your advice that this station is going to showcase our cultures of Central Equatoria and South Sudan. And I want to thank the EBC management on this important day for consistently, and I want to the staff will come go German station there almost Many have gone away, by the way. I want to see them here. After I conclude my speech, I want to see them here. We have to thank them, by the way. The public should know you. You have dedicated your service, from the MD and the rest of the junior staff and some engineers. We owe you, as a government of Central Equatoria, a lot of respect, and this shows patriotism and commitment. I want to thank you for this. To the staff of the Ministry of Information, led by the Minister, actually when the Minister came to me a week after I was reappointed as the governor of this state, he gave a briefing about this station. I said, my brother, anything to do with EBC, I will not stop it, immediately let it start. And indeed, I was saying, my brother, I swear it will happen. He said it will happen. Just he needs my approval. The same day I approve, and thank you, Minister, and your team for getting this station back on air. As I pledged last time, this is a government of action. We will speak less. Our small resources we have to deliver to our people as our commitment, because our people are yearning for services. I know there are a lot of challenges that are going to face the station, but keeping this station working is the dream we will all aspire to maintain. My first term in office, my previous term in office, we started with the rehabilitation of this station and the upgrade. Why Elder Brother Safana, this station had a lot of problems. We have done some refurbishment, but still we will continue to improve on it to the best standards that we will yearn to achieve. More importantly, we intend to digitalize all services and operations and address the issue of power, as mentioned earlier. Initially, we had solar panels here. I think there was a technical glitch in terms of connections, but definitely we will be addressing these challenges so that this station launched today and the radio continue to function 24 hours to deliver the aspiration of the people and the government of Central Equatoria. Let it be, I want to urge all of us that this station, radio, TV, and the newspaper is going to be the voice of the government, but more important, the voice of the people of Central Equatoria State and South Sudan at large. And we are going to use this as a platform to exchange ideas. Let's use it as a platform for debates, that we can generate ideas for the betterment of our governance in our state and management of affairs of our state. And I want to thank on this occasion South One for your dedication and commitment to our support. We will continue to partner with you, not only in this TV and other media outlets, but other aspects of development and digitalization of our government. South One will remain partners in governance and development. Our newspaper is not only going to showcase what we do, but will be a platform to get feedback from our people. And I want to agree with the speakers that our radio station is one of the most listened, and this is because in our policy we give our audience chance to participate in the process, and that is going to continue even in the TV, and that's by assurance, so that it connects us with our population. We get feedback from them, and equally they get information from us. I really want to thank you for coming, and I want to question the staff that let's work with dedication, professional ethics and standards of journalism to keep this station, radio and newspaper people-centered and to run without any hindrance. As alluded to by Honorable Luca, as we prepare for elections, these stations or media outlet in our state is going to be a platform for civic education, and more importantly, informing our citizens of the readiness for the elections. And more importantly, let this radio, TV, and newspaper be for passing peace messages across our state. And we will be extending its coverage to all our counties and the Wandurba Administrative Payam, so that our people have rights to information and access even to this newspaper. And let's maintain ethical standards And as alluded to, we will address the issue of capacity, we will address the issue of mobility, the issue of power, so that this station will continue to run without any much problem. And therefore, ladies and gentlemen, this station, both TV and radio, I will encourage, since it's a corporation, we will give you the rights to its independence in terms of doing its operation. We will not interfere much as a government. And I want to commit this, so that you not only make business, but also you inform our public without bias. We are open for positive criticism from the public so that we deliver more, because media is fourth estate of the government.
Governor Emmanuel Adil Anthony, Central Equatoria State Governor, talking right there. It's a high time now for us to also hear from Sapana Abui, who is the Director General for Information and Media Compliance, Media Authority, is speaking also in the same event.
They gave rooms to the main news or main stories of the day. But in our commercial newspapers, we have seen again and again, we have been trying to advise them and to correct them. You find that the front page is almost half filled with advertisement. That is not the norm of public or information sharing. Advertisements come either in the middle or the back page with different rates. But this design was good. Again, as I went through it, I've already given a blue tick to the font that is used. Some papers, when they print, they squeeze the font, they go to the tiny one of either 12 or even less, make the reading difficult for the readers. A paper is there to educate, is there for people to read. But if the fonts are not legible enough, then it discourages the readers. So the setting is quite within the standard, and we thank the management of the paper. We will also want to thank Central Equatoria, the governor, and the entire leadership of this state for now completing the setting of the information outlet, the public broadcasting. Establishment of public broadcasters was the first plan of the government of South Sudan that tasked all its 10 states by then to establish public broadcasting, radio, and to be followed by television stations. A few of the states managed to establish their FM radios, but others, due to lack of resources, have not yet completed. We have, for example, the Voice of Eastern Equatoria, that is for Eastern Equatoria. We have the Kwajok FM for Warrap. We have the Yambio FM, that is for Western Equatoria. We have Bentu FM for Unity State. We have Rumbek FM for Lake State. And now you can have Ren FM for Ren Administrative Area. That's the plan of the government of South Sudan, that there should be access to information provided to the people wherever they are. And the states, the government is the one to support through public broadcasting. Today, Central Equatoria has gone further by even providing a paper for the intellectuals, those who can read and write, because for paper you must know how to read and read to understand. But the two broadcasting stations, the radio and the TV, which is going to be free to air, because those are free on air, you are not subscribed, as I heard from Saswan, and I want to thank Saswan for that offer, because it is going to be a subscription. You have to subscribe, others may not afford to view it. But it's going to be also free to air. You only buy the antenna, connect, and you can view it wherever you are. That is really helpful. EBC, the radio, is one of the FMs that, according to our monitoring, have got a large number of audiences because of its location in the central part of our country, in the headquarters, where many people reside. So EBC actually has more audiences. Now with the TV, it will even increase that number. And that's good, and that's what we as the regulators appreciate, that many should be reached with the news. As the regulators have also monitored and give good recommendation to EBC for adhering or respecting the local content policy, which is the policy of every country. Our policy is said that for any broadcaster or any news outlet must start with 40% plus of all the content must have been local content. EBC has crossed even 60 plus local content, with the exception of, people also like this DJ, and that brought to us contents that we don't even understand, we don't even know the sources. But we enjoy the listening and we shake our heads. Now with the TV, we are going to be actually improving on our local content, because this is going to portray us to show us worldwide, not only within the reach or the coverage of the FMs. The TV will go further, but also will be watching them across. And also it gives the visual. You see the picture, you see the people. This is where we are going to see. If we talk of our traditional dancers, how do they perform, how do they dress, and how do they look like? Because now, if you look at you take our musicians, yes, they have their style, but is that the style of South Sudan? And this is where now we are going to portray and sell our image, our views, our culture. The media is there to promote our values, who we are. And this is the challenge, and this is what we are advising now, that EBC has to improve on that as it has been doing. The safety and protection of journalists is the responsibility of a Minister of Information. And media authority as the regulators, actually we call them, we are the referees between the security and the media. If there is any thing that has happened or wrongdoing by the journalist, as prescribed by law, it says take them to media authority. We know how to speak to them and we know how to discipline them. Don't arrest them. Arbitrary arrests of journalists is muzzling of the freedom of expression, and there will be no voice. The journalists, they are there to give voice to the voiceless. They are there to be the watchdog for the public. And they are there to display a mirror for the government to see or to hear what it has not done wrong or what it has done right. So they should not be harassed. The editorial independence is important. Though this paper is under the auspices of the government, just like the broadcasting wing, it must have its editorial independence. What goes on this paper have to be decided by the editors under the policy that is set. They should not be dictated to publish things that are not ethical, because it is there to give a view and policy of the state. We are also thankful to the governor, because he is the one that hosts most of the broadcasting. And we talk of most of these radios, even the online, they are hosted here in Juba, in particular in Central Equatoria. And they are enjoying that freedom, free protection. And we need to thank the government of Central Equatoria for promoting this peace and freedom of expression, honoring everyone and every voice to be given.
Mr. Sapana Abui, Director General for Information and Media Compliance, Media Authority, talking at the launch of Equator Broadcasting Corporation here in Juba today.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from Phoenicia. This festive season, Phoenicia is turning up the joy with 15% off on all items, from Christmas essentials to drinks, food, household items, cleaning products, personal care, kids items, toys, and clothes for all ages. Everything is on sale. From December 18th to January 1st, enjoy non-stop holiday savings. Visit Phoenicia along the Ministry Road. Hurry in today and celebrate the season with big savings at Phoenicia, your best choice. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
منطقة ويتلاندز تننا في جنوب السودان فوق طيور كتير الشكل تو برابراو زي الطير الأسود اللي عنده تاجية في راسته اسمه بلاك رين، لكن طيور دي بيبقى في خطر. جفاف الطويل ومطر الثقيل وقطع أشجار وكمان استخدام الماء كويس لوطا ده كله دمر ويتلاندز تننا، وطيور دي يفقدوا بيوتهم. لكن سوا أنا بقدر أعمل حماية لهم. كلتا زرع أشجار ما تحرق وطا، استخدم موارد طبيعية تنا بطريقة كويس، كلي محل تنا جني نضيف. أي حاجة لنا بعمله شاركا سكر بحافظ ويتلاندز تنا. كلتا دخلوا في برنامجات تطوية مجتمع في مدينة تاكي. كلتا كون عنده معلومات كفاية لحماية ويتلاندز تنا، إدارة الموارد المتجددة، زراعة وغابات، ومعلومات حماية بلاك رين وباقي طيور. كلتا حامي ويتلاندز تنا، حامي غابات تنا، وحافظوا حياة بلاك رين. رسالة دي جالتكم من منظمة Save the Nature South Sudan بمساعدة منظمة International Crane Foundation ICF.
This is iRadio, your eye on South Sudan.
It's a Baghdad Diamond Wenisuma iRadio على نمرة التليفون 0911-986-986 أو تبيرسل رسالة على نمرة 0913-986-986.
نعم، فرصة لك عشان كيف تصل معنا نتوال في برنامج وشارك رأي بتاعك في رقم استوديو هاغنا يا ولا نتوالي رسالة في فيسبوك ولا في SMS بجاي. أول مخالمة اي راديو.
يا مدرما جميل.
Yes sir. I'm okay. How are you?
I'm okay. Thank you.
Good to have you.
Thank you so much. We are connecting with someone from there.
Good to have you, Samuel Mayom.
Yeah, thank you so much. I would like to thank the program of today for the statement which this big have been highlighted to the public media. I would also like to thank the Emmanuel Adil Anthony about the statement and the launch of that radio station. One thing I would like to stress is about people could do like the development of radio station now. All the radios, they are, at least they are progressing a little bit. We have so many radios in Pakistan, and there are some radios we cannot reach out to them. Mostly high radio, and this is a very nice radio which everybody can hear. I myself, I can hear 100%. But if they could work on that, the radio can reach out with the other side of Lake State.
Thank you.
Welcome.
All right. Hi radio.
Madrama James.
Ustaz Chalfuk.
Hello, Madrama James.
Naam.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm good.
Good to have you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the topic that you brought up, and I appreciate all the greatness and journalists who recovered something very new today. أنا سامعت بالولايات عندهم راديو، لكن معلوم في شمال بحر غزال عندهم راديو بتاعهم ما فوقه المكنة بتاع بابور. يلا حكومة معلوم ما بدأ الناس الولاية عشان تعمل الصناعة بتاع بابور بتاع راديو تي في بتاع الولاية شمال بحر غزال. ويلا في بعض الولايات ما عندهم راديو زي وارات كمان، يقول أنا ما سمعتهم راديو بتاعهم. مالو والولاية ده فوق المشاكل، وراديو ده داير المال فوق المشاكل عشان تحطوه في المال المشاكل ونس جات بتاع السلام. مالو يكون ما بعمل البرنامج ده مع وزارة الإعلام هو القومي، مالو ما بعمل فلاني عشان فوقه عشان تحطه فوقه هناك في واراب ستيت راديو ان تي في عشان ونس جات زي السلام، وكمان حاجات يكون حاجات مهمين للمتمم بتاع الولاية. يلا برقم هذا أنا دايرين عشان يكونوا عشان تخلي الشباب يكون صوتهم هويا، وكمان صوت بتاع الشباب يكون في عشان يكون حكومة تسمع صوت بتاع الشباب، لأنه لو راديو شغال هناك وتي في شغال هناك في الولاية هو المكان اللي قاعدين فوقه، ويلا ما في فرصة عشان نودي للشباب عشان يكون نمشي في الاستديو ونكلم حاجات توجه الشباب، وكمان حاجات توجه للكوميونتي ما بفوقه فايدة عشان يكون فوقه راديو في الولاية، لأنه الراديو ده أهم شيء لازم عشان يكون ناس القاعدين في الولاية عندهم فرصة، شباب وكمان للأجازات يكون عندهم فرصة عشان يخش في الاستديو يتكلم عن حاجة يكون شايف في البابليك، يكون هذا بطال عشان يكون نخليه بطريقة رسمية. معلوم بعدين عشان يكون راديو بعمله له خصوصا لإنديفيدوال بيبول عشان يخش هناك عشان يتكلم حاجات، لكن الناس زي المواطنين ما بخليهم عشان يخش في الراديو عشان يتكلم حاجات يكون حاجات ناقص في الولاية وحاجات ناقص في الكوميونتي.
تبدأ بناشد شنو لحكومة بالذات بتاع شمال برغزال؟
أنا ناشد حكومة عشان يكون عامل على هذا يكون قاعد في شمال برغزال راديو تي في القاعد في الولاية ده عشان يكون يعني موفر الكلمات بتاع السلام والكلمات بتاع الكلمة بتاع الدولة. أننا قاعدين في البوادة بين السودان والنيالة هناك، يا هو البوادة بتاع دارفوري، أننا قاعدين مع دارفورين هناك. لو حاجة حصل من هناك في الكرادين ممكن يكون عامل شنو دايرين عشان يكون الولايات الناقص دول عشان يعملوا تي في راديو الى الولايات كله 10 ولايات 3 ادارات عشان يكون السلام ده يكون ايضا بسمة الصوت بتاع السلام.
شكرا.
الشباب يكون الشباب عنده فرصة عشان يتكلم في الميديا اورز عشان صوت بتاع الشباب وكمان حكومة اسمها الصوت ده وكمان تدينا فريدم سبيتش عشان يكون فريدم سبيتش ده عشان حاجة يكون على حاجة هاري عشان الحكومة اسمها وكمان دعمل رسوان عشان يشوف البتاعنا الحكومة ونسمة فوق ده عشان دل دايرين من كده عشان ما في حاجة يكون ما في الشباب وما في راديو بدون المستمعين لازم دل يكون مع بعض.
نعم نودي فرصة بارو لباقي جماعة الفوق.
Thank you.
نعم هاي راديو. هاي راديو.
Hello Madrama James.
Yes sir.
Ita gosu maboyo mugara Tanzania.
Maraba akhuna.
Shukran kama antum jumbe Jamil Kalis. Bas ana du taban de record ya mulo. Itainu ajadel dor kare jibu fi wilayat anin. Na ana sita kan gan fi jata Western Equatorial SSBC radio magawasulini. Asa antum lonja wolo barre kama magawasulini. Nanu ajade o kuweza san jibu fi wilayat anin wala fi county kanina san beside ya mosina alfumale mon bigina smaya ya aljira fi Junub Sudan lakini asa sijuba ajade kulu kanga sina yala baje wilayat anin mabaje county kaninde mon bilikuwa ajade wen SSBC mafi TV mafi radio toka kwa wasulu alonjide kama mafi yani bes ay radio ya gosulu yana ay radio de zamna zedo kwes gosulu saa 7 bikun off ile saba bijasa 6 so ajade yani kiritu mawil tabantum yana wonsu lena sa dagde kida wala jadde sen kida waza fi South Sudan kula
shukran jazilan na my radio
Madrama James Lino.
Yes sir.
Joseph kani ni dabara center
maraba kuna Joseph
shukran yake annas na kota haki imana wale Anthony gaden director na de kalamun di kalam ta IBC so Madrama James operan kalam ta ijare muhim shidi yanne South Sudan ke bir and state the real administrative areas the Kulu kan merlo rawadi there radio station so baramin 10 state and real administrative areas kan merlo ke county ay county kun the radio station so big payam kun the radio station yan no pa yung god hospital to payam the count mama garosu go ajal hasil the char al fad ya mo report alela martan yan mo report so ana kan inkar hakuma petana umon gade inkar kalam de radio station lete ni kitir asano bilgo maluma kitir yanno sena yani yani saja hasa kan mo report lakini mo yanno after radio station ano radio station mafi so taniatan kalam kita jemaah bana wonusu ofan hajiya eta digo jato presenters eta kunjere nabje sakal marab jato obe yani mind pain na bo tamam kita ana kan din kar kan den national government den state government ajin presenters ne sabai ajin makare fidel yonde bodira tamam kan ke okay de sakal benia ani o ma ba gerte kirwara kan ni anya kan fa ya gan freedom of speech and freedom of expression John kan ana kan de outlook yani kandra mulu report kedema ta pao bagi information bara ya jama ajal bisa pao je moya bisa pao asa kabara dani wajal ta pao bara de ajal muhim kan naje de hasil poraka ya kasur ko report gale poraka jesu panye kasur kan mema gale report gala guma ta share to de ma ya sa ya sama ajal hasil madaro ja go sana bijin la goma medana anta state masalan da kotara state da magabana imana Anthony Gombo da haje mo shi ma ji kullu yi bara kullu rawadi da sai kanin kullu ana bin kar government national da state kullu in kar anta station kullu state kullu areas وفي كل في بالقيام. شكرا.
شكرا جزيلا أخونا Joseph. Media plays a very important role, more especially as the country is also heading towards having its first general election after independence. And in today's launch, Governor Emmanuel Adil Anthony has pledged to uphold the independence of Equator Broadcasting Corporation, TV and radio, as well as the state newspaper ahead of the country's planned election. So what's your take? Are you ready? Aywa.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, radio.
Aywa, marhab.
والله شكرا جزيلا عشان اسمع خبر بالنازل.
نعم.
قررنا الباقة تليفون ده انا بونا مالوال من هو.
قدم بونا.
راديو في راجع ما في. راديو في وين ما في. راديو في نادي في كرادم ما في. راديو في سمال باركزال كله ما في. معلو ونال موتاني راديو جديد جيت في ويلو عافية. لكن كلام نقرأ ومراد نفسكم قرأ عشان يدلنا راديو ده يعني أجر كتير تبعث موفق وأنزل السودان. لكن فهذا كلام بسيط وشكرا لكم سديدي تماويل عشان يدلنا راديو هنا. شكرا.
شكرا. أنا في رسالتك وصل. طبعا في زمن الجنوب السودان ماشي برو كمان في انتخابات معلومات هو مهم خالص ويتبسط بالناشط شنو من حكومة برو بتاع ولاية يعمل في واحدة. راديو.
الو مرحبا.
نعم.
مساء الخير.
مساء النور. مرحبا.
لا مدرما واحد يقدر يحكي كلام تاع بلد في حاجات زي كذا قارن زي ما زي كيف منه. انا مدرما من 2005 حتى 20 سنه بدل التنميه كان مشيرين كنا قلنا لقينا دول من 2011 ل 11 سنه مثلا 15 سنه هلا جينا في زمن ده كنا لحد 15 سنه ليش قلنا زي قلتوا ما قلنا زي جارو بتاع كبير قلنا زي بيرو تاني ما في حاجات يعني ما في حاجه جدا فوق جديد ما جدين انا ما اعرف بين 200
ده شنو الجديد بالضبط ده راينه
يعني مثلا الراديو ده ما كلمت عليه يعني الراديو ده كان كله ولايات ده زي ايه غير اللي لو راديو هناك محلي اف ام يعني لكن ما حلفت ان دي ما عندي لك ما راديو ذاته يلا بقى بيتك بقيت بقى بتنقل تبلي مناسك يا الجري ولا البيت تبلي من كيف الراديو بقيت ما في الناس ساكت كده سمعتها وين هذا مناسبة في ظلم شديد يعني ناس بس ونسوا أصل والي ونسوا قال كده يحسنوا ولا كده ولا حاجة بكم كده مش إن بس قاسنا كل مرة قونس أي ذا قونس تو لكن من قاموا الحاجة حاجة البطال بس ما في حاجة جينا في نفسه لكن أي حاجة ونسوا دي بس حاجة البطال بس. شكرا
جزيلا. وأنا أكيد رسالة أكتوالي وصل جنوبين 0 واحد ولا 2 986 تبزاد بالناشط شنو وصل State Ministry of Information كمان برضو في ولاية بتاعك وكمان في النهاية بتاع بار دياتو توجد قاعد بيلقى بزات في ولاية في مغادات وكمان في بايامات المختلفة داخل جنوب السودان بجاهبات فاصلة طوالي.
You are right where you deserve to be. Your eye on South Sudan.
So listen to the radio and play the music on iRadio.
0911022986. A couple of your text messages via that's our Facebook page right here, and it's a high time for me to give it back on to you. First and foremost, we would like to thank you, Jamie Siatha. You are always with us during the show right here, and you're saying hello Madrama James, I'm watching you live from Hai Bazia Jadita Wow of Western Bar Al-Khazali State. Thank you for being with us and for letting us know you too can do the same pick that cell phone or a PC and then send for us a message on where exactly you are watching this show from. We have a text coming in from Francis John Andriano. He said, "Yellow MJ," that's Madrama James. Yellow also to listeners of iRadio. The idea of installing radio and TV station is good. All we want is total freedom for journalists to bring up accurate information to the citizens and be able to participate free without any restriction. Thanks. I'm watching you live from wow, thank you. We have Ruad Hoth. He joins us from that Nasir. Thank you so much for letting us know. Keep those messages coming right here. Freedom of that expression without restriction. There, Kelma Al-Kaman Bardo. Khuna Gbel Joseph Bugul Gal Maluma Alsa. Lo khurabi tazol khasur ma igulu kaman shino gale Bontaloni aseret والقماسي aseret there نفسه حاجة كمان أخونا فرانسيس جون أندريانو باتفاق فيه وإتا بناسة شنو بذات زي وخات كلاس ناس ماشين لإيد وكمان بعد ناس بامشي توالي في معلومات القيافة حالة منية وبعدين بجا وقف بتالا بكون MP بتاتجا بتاعك بتالا governor في تجا بتاعك ناس ماشين في انتخابات المعلومات الكل تبيلغا هيزا يلغا بجد مفا في مغاتا التفيو دي تتوجد التغاد بيلغا ويتبرو كمان بناشد شنو بزاد من وخوما بتاولايا 09 وايد ولا 2 986 09 asma fi yom bitahalela Equator Broadcasting Corporation fi dakhil Juba wa TV wa kaman jilida hagu kaman amulu launching a few wa besale nasal kaman fi Central Equatoria etumbaru kaman binashit shunu al-jadida 09 wide wala 2 986 kaman tabaruka bawela nina risala fi 09 wide 3 986 Riano Bugul Tehia le MJ wa Madrama James wa Khaman Mustamin Bitalizadai Radio Anam Hiza TV wa Khaman Dirida huwa muhim khalis ودي يكون فرصة كمان عشان إلى مين يقدم أخبار الصح مدون إيا تحديات والريستريكشن في داخل بلد وديعو همشي وبالناشد جزيلا. خلاص قريب عشان بيجي في نهاية بتاع Sundown في زمن بتاسي نشيله فاصل يلا بعد فاصل لو نرجع نينا بقدم معكم توالي في مشاركة.
شكرا لكم مستمعين الكرام لصغة بتاعكم الكبير في آي راديو من حيث الأخبار والمعلومات. صغة بتاعك في آي راديو ذات من صغة الصحفيين عشان يلتزموا بنشر أخبار وبرامج الموزونة ذات مصداقية للإعلام والتصغيف والترفيه. نتيجة للكلام ده وصل عدد متابعين آي راديو لأكثر من 17 مليون نفر في فيسبوك حسب مقاييس فيسبوك في السنوات الثلاث الفات، عدد أكبر من عدد سكان جنوب السودان. وللحصول على تحليل إخباري مفصل قم بزيارة موقع آي راديو الإلكتروني www.iradio.org. اشترك أو اعمل إعجاب بقناة آي راديو على يوتيوب عشان تحصل لأحدث مقاطع فيديو الجديدة عندنا. آي راديو أين تكون في جنوب السودان.
Thank you, our esteemed listeners, for the vote of confidence in iRadio's brand as an independent broadcaster of news and information. Your vote of confidence has inspired our reporters and journalists to commit to the dissemination of accurate, verifiable, and credible news and programming to inform, educate, and entertain. As a result, iRadio's content has reached over 17 million people on Facebook, according to Facebook metrics for the last 3 years, a number larger than the population of South Sudan. Thank you for your continued feedback. For detailed news analysis, please check iRadio's website www.iradio.org and subscribe to or like iRadio's YouTube channel to get all our latest videos. iRadio, your eye on South Sudan.
Indeed, your eye on South Sudan is still on some of the messages that you have so far so good. Send them right here. But before that, a quick reminder, if in case you have just joined us, you're listening to the Sundown Show on iRadio with me, Madrama James, and our talking point right here is on the pledge of that Governor Emmanuel Adil, who pledged to uphold the independence of Equator Broadcasting Corporation, a TV, radio, and a newspaper in central Equatorial State of the ahead of the country's planned election. The governor says the state-owned media outlets will serve as a platform for civic education, peace messaging, and public information and electoral preparedness across the state. Now, a couple of you have sent in your messages right here. A text coming in from Malek, Mathiang Malek is saying, no communications, no development. To him, media plays a very crucial role in educating the people and fostering development as well. Thank you for letting us know and for equally sharing your thought with us. Another text message coming in from that Savior, that great. What is needed next is a smart sustainability plan, making it available in most counties of central Equatoria State. Then Douglas Michael, that yes, for him is casting doubt that he's not really seeing any interesting thing here. He thought it will be a launching of that a construction of Juba Kajukeji road instead of that media house. That's your own opinion, and everyone is entitled to his or her opinion, and so long as it is within, of course, the law. Away from that, we have got also a text coming in from one of our follower. Is urging also leaders in staying of buying cars. They should invest in that media in other parts of the country where there is no TV and no radio station as well. Your name is Dimap Javil. Thank you for sharing your thought with us. Finally, a text coming in from that Henry Ganya Cornelio, that congratulations for the wonderful job done, and I'm asking you to expand the coverage of the station to cover all counties of central Equatorial State. Congratulations to the people, and this is regarded as a Christmas gift. Up to here, dear listener, we have officially come to the end of our conversation. Up next shall be that news headline in English and Arabic in a special way. Thank you all for sharing your opinion with us, your constructive ideas, and I hope those ideas will help shape our country. And I would like also to thank the producer of this show, Obasho Kushagawa, Darlington Moses, One Moses. These are the guys behind our social media coverage. I've been your host, Madrama James.
In our daily life, Basma le Radio Hagiga, I Radio, and Takum fi Junub Sudan.
You are right where you deserve to be. Your eye on South Sudan.
إحنا كلنا جنوبين سودانيين، ما مهم جاي من وين. إحنا محتاجين نحترم بعض وندعم بعض لأنه إحنا واحد. إحنا كلنا بشر كسودانيين جنوبيين، بنستحق عشان نعيش بالسلام، نستحمل بعض ونصالح خلافاتنا ونعيش بالسلام. ده رسالة تسامح
والتعايش السلمي بجيك من آي راديو هناك في جنوب السودان.
This is a message of peace. We all are South Sudanese. It does not matter where anyone comes from. We need to respect each other and support each other because we are one. We all are human beings. As South Sudanese, we deserve to coexist peacefully, tolerate one another, reconcile all our differences, and live peacefully. This is a message of tolerance and peaceful coexistence brought to you by I Radio, your eye on South Sudan.
For news and the music, keep it I Radio.
You are listening to Real Radio on I Radio, your eye on South Sudan.
It's a Baghdad Diamond Wenisuma I Radio ala numera ta telefon 0911-986-986 au itapi risala ala numera 0913-986-986.